To candidates in the District 8 race. There are 6 candidates. We're going to meet them in 2 groups, starting first with Jacob Joseph Dell, Juan C. Davila, and Reed Williams. And we're going to start our questions for the District 8 candidates with Sally Bolster from the League of Women Voters.
What are the 3 major accomplishments that you hope to achieve in your 2-year term?
Your answer, please?
Yes, thank you. The budget is clearly the biggest issue that we're going to face. This next coming period and the next 2 years will be very critical for us on the budget. We must balance this budget, and we must not ask for any more additional taxes. That's going to be a tough thing to do. But I do believe it can be done. I believe it should be done. And while we are balancing this budget, we are going to have to put more fire and police on the streets. There's no doubt that our response times are not adequate. We need to improve those as much as we can, as fast as we can. The congestion has got to be approached from 2 prongs. One, we've got to get everybody moving as fast as we can, as quickly as we can. Turn lanes, light synchronization, all those low-hanging fruit items need to be taken immediately. Secondly, we need to get our public finance straightened for roads, so we'll have money for roads. We desperately need it, and we can get it if we do the right things. Thank you.
And now a question from David Martin Davies of Texas Public Radio.
Main Plaza downtown has gone through a redevelopment. Some people like it, some people don't. Do you like it? What do you think? Do you think the process in changing Main Plaza was effective, and did it listen to the people's concerns?
Mr. Williams?
Yes, I think Main Plaza was a great idea. I clearly believe we need gathering spaces in our downtown area. However, I think the execution had some problems. It's not unlike a lot of other execution problems we're seeing in the city. I think we need more emphasis on planning, take our time, get it right, find the discovery items. This is affecting us all over the town. We're seeing projects where they're opening up projects, they're finding discovery items. The city, the contractor, the architect or engineer are all starting to argue about who's going to pay for this or who's going to pay for that. So I really do believe that Main Plaza, the lesson we can learn from Main Plaza is that we need to plan a little more, be a little more careful about how we do our contracting, and make these projects come in on time and on budget.
A question for this group of candidates comes from Sally Bolster of the League of Women Voters of San Antonio.
Would you support extending impervious cover and land use restrictions to the Edwards Aquifer contributing zone in San Antonio, within the city?
Mr.
Yes,
Williams, you answer first.
Yes, I would. And I also would encourage us to also renew the proposition to the 8th of a cent so that we can go ahead and continue to purchase conservation easements as well as land over the Edwards Aquifer and the contributing zone. That's been a great project. We've been able to protect thousands of acres, and I'm extremely hopeful that we'll continue that process.